Hey everybody, this is Eric over at Tri-State Public Safety, and today we're looking at a pretty exciting new light from SoundOff Signal, which is up in Hudsonville, Michigan. And this light, you may have seen some of the press releases and may even have seen it on our website already, and we wanted to hurry up and try to get a video out for it. But this is called the new Fascia Light, F-A-S-C-I-A, Fascia Light, and it's got a pretty interesting background. So if you're familiar with a company called Dow Corning, I don't know what all they make, but they actually had a hand in making this light, which is pretty exciting because once you get this light in your hand, you'll understand a little bit more about it. We'll do the best video we can. I'll try to use the best words to describe it, but you really can't get the full essence of the light until you have it in your hand and you actually feel it. But basically, Dow Corning and SoundOff got together and they created what's called Clear Duty, which is a one-piece housing with an internal optic. So let's go in a little bit closer here. So you can see there are 6 basically circular diodes throughout the light, and the outside of the light has a rubber type housing. You can see it's very malleable and squishy basically. And it's just kind of like a rubber material. But the lens itself, which is where, from my understanding, Dow Corning came in, the lens itself is almost like a gel, like a clear gel. Maybe something you would see similar to in the little side windows of like Nike Air shoes or something like that. But you can press on it, and it's kind of squishy. So I don't know. It's weird. It's definitely a different light, but there's a ton of applications for it, and so we're going to talk about that. This light's going to be available in 3 different mounting configurations and also 3 different LED configurations. This light's available in 6 LEDs, 12 LEDs in dual color, or 18 LEDs in tricolor. So that's another unique aspect about the light. You can get it single, dual, or tricolor. The mounting options are this. This one is a screw mount where you just have these little tabs on the end where you can surface mount this light and just screw it right in place. The other versions are a stud mount, and you could probably see kind of the cutouts right here. That's where the metal screw studs will come out of the back, and you'd basically be surface mounting it, but you'd have to put, you know, little nuts on the back of the bolts. And then the other one is an adhesive mount. And it's a 3M material adhesive that goes right across the back here, and it basically just sticks, kind of like a label on your car, maybe a Chevy or a Ford emblem that's on your vehicle. It's basically double-sided tape, but it's more of an automotive version. From our understanding, they went through some pretty extensive testing, and that's the one that they decided to go with that was the best. But this is a pretty interesting light. There are a total of 12 flash patterns in the 6 LED version. When you bump up to a 12 LED version, then you get into 14 flash patterns. And it's also a dual mode light, so this light in particular, we'll turn it on here in just a second. This one is red-white, so you can flash red-white, and then you can go to a steady white flood mode. We just installed this, 4 of these actually, on a new police build that we just did. And the police department wanted one over all 4 corners. And we were really, really surprised with the light output. Even in broad daylight, this is a really bright light. So really easy to wire up. Obviously, you know, 100% American made, 5-year warranty. The light itself is about 4 inches long. It's just under an inch in height. And then width-wise, it is basically a ½ inch. So very small. If you've got a tight space you need to get these in, this is probably going to be one of your best bets. As far as getting new technology and new, you know, lens design, I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up. The outside of the lens is actually smooth, but it's got circular formations inside that are laying over top of the PC board, and that's where you can kind of see there's 2 LEDs because this one's dual color, 2 LEDs per circular reflector But this is just a really neat light. With the material that it's made out of, I don't think you can ever destroy this light. Because this is sort of like a gel, if a rock hits it, it's going to be fine. This is not your normal, polycarbonate type lens. Or even, some sort of glass or hard plastic. It's like a gel. There's no, it's not made out of metal, so it's not painted, so there's nothing to rust, there's no paint to chip off. It should always keep its look. So, and then of course where your wires go in, it's all epoxy coated back there. But anyway, just a really neat light. So this is SoundOff Signal's mPower Fascia Light. And again, you can get it in the adhesive backing, the stud mount version, or the surface mount version like this one with the two little screw flanges on the side. So these are on our website. They are shipping now. So feel free to go ahead and place your order. If you guys have any questions, as always, give us a call, 513-422-5775. Thanks. Okay, so we went ahead and turned the light on here so you can take a quick look at it. Obviously, this video is just for demonstration purposes, but you can get a pretty good idea of how the light's going to be spread out. So this is not going to be your typical optic that we're all used to, right? The circular diode kind of TIR fluted version or the linear version. It's kind of a weird combo of both. Pretty neat. So you can see it's dual color, firing away both colors there, and of course 14 flash patterns in the dual and the tricolor version, and just 12 flash patterns in the single 6 LED version. So with another wire here, I can go right into a flood mode, just isolate one color, very easy, and it works just fine. Let off of that wire, we go right back into a dual color emergency mode, and these are available in every relevant safety color out there. So green's included in that. You need green amber, green red, green blue, green white. All the relevant safety colors are available. So you get a chance, check this out. This is SoundOff's new Fascia Light, and it's a pretty neat light. Nice and bright. All right, thanks for watching, guys.